Hey guys, this is Mike from ProLift Garage Doors here in Birmingham, Alabama. And we're back in the garage today to talk about one of the most common questions we get asked, and that is how can I make my garage door quieter? Maybe it's an old door, maybe it's just got some issues that need to be addressed, but there are things that you can do as a homeowner to make your door quieter, and there's some things that you would need to call someone like us to do to make your garage door quieter. The most important thing to make your garage door quieter is to have an insulated garage door. Now, this is what we refer to as a soft back or a vinyl back garage door. So we've got metal on the front of the door that's stamped into whatever pattern garage door you have. And then we've got these inserts. Now these are from the factory, but these are inserts that insulate the garage door. Now they don't provide a tremendous amount of insulation. It's about 6.5, 6.9 R value, but they do keep this space cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. But the biggest thing they actually do is control noise. When you don't have insulation panels in a garage door and you've just got what we refer to as a pan door, meaning from the inside I can actually see the back of those stampings, there's nothing here, that door is extremely loud. Any noise on the outside reverberates through that noise. There's nothing to absorb sound if you don't have an insulated garage door. And that's going to be the loudest garage door. These panels do more than insulate sound and temperature. They actually provide strength to the door. So especially if you've got a larger door, like a 16-foot wide door or an 18-foot wide door, you really should always have insulated panels just to give the door some strength. Otherwise, we end up having to put struts all the way down your door to strengthen it, because those doors get so big and heavy that when they're up, they'll actually start to bow. And that won't last long, and that'll ruin your garage door. If you do not have an insulated garage door, that doesn't mean you have to replace your garage door. You can go down to Lowe's or Depot. Usually they don't have them in stock, so you have to order them from their website, but you can order insulated panels that are very similar to what comes on a door, and you can insert them yourself. You have to trim them a little bit, but they slide up and then back down. They're really not hard to put in, and for 60 bucks a door, you can give your door strength and address some of the sound issues. Another way that you can quieten your garage door is around the motor. If you've got an old motor, a chain drive motor, that the chain's got slack in it, and it's an AC motor, most of your older ones are, then that's going to be a loud motor. So if you have an AC power motor in your garage door opener, you're going to want to get a DC motor. Most of your new ones are DC, and that's something you can get them yourself. At a big box, you can call out a professional like us to replace your motor. But if you'll get a DC powered motor, then that will be a much quieter garage door opener. This one operates and you can barely even hear it. Another thing you can do is change out the rollers. Now, if you'll notice, you have usually 5 or 6 rollers that take the garage door up and down. If those are metal, then you definitely want to replace those with some nylon rollers. The metal ones are very, very loud. But even the ones that come on a garage door from the factory can get hard and brittle in time. And if you'll just replace those or bust them out and replace them with some nylon quiet rollers, as we call them, that will make a big difference in your garage door. And then the last thing, that's something you can and should be doing yourself at home, is lubricating your garage door. Lubricating those rollers, lubricating your spring, lubricating your hinges. Anything that moves on a garage door needs lubrication. So once or twice a year, break out the WD-40 or go buy some garage door lube and just make sure it's all lubricated and working properly, and that will quieten your door. So those are some ideas on how to make a garage door quiet. Insulation being extremely important, lubrication, having the right opener, all these things will help you have a quieter garage door. Again, this is Mike from ProLift Garage Doors in Birmingham, and thank you for watching.